In a matter of 4 to 5 minutes, you've sat down to watch the video, and it's already over. It had a cute story to it, enjoyable to watch, and maybe to you, it looks like it was simple to make. Well, these videos weren't made in Snap, and certainly took a lot of work to make, from the thought of the idea in the beginning to editing the project. It's a long, tedious process that's all worth it in the end when the video finally comes out as a true masterpiece. PVTV students begin their project with the first step, pre-production. They're given an assignment by the teachers, Ms. Makian and Ms. Roberts. It is up to the students to choose the teams of their choice, to come up with the idea, type up a proposal or script that will help form the structure of the video, and set goals anticipated for the final cut.
So pre-production is really the most important part of the process when you're creating a video in this class. You have to have a well-laid plan, and my students really brainstorm their ideas with each other. They come up with a shot list, with the locations. They make sure that they're conducive to capture good sounds and good video, as well as making sure whoever they are interviewing is available during a convenient time for both parties.
As far as editing goes, we're kind of just doing the scripts, or editing the scripts, or writing the scripts. I kind of give them a lesson as Media 1 students, how to do the different scripts, whether it's a TV commercial or short film or whatever that is. And then once they start writing it, I kind of sit down with them. We kind of work out the details of plot structure, or just kind of basic creativeness, like what to add. And it's more kind of a discussion type situation once the lesson is done.
Production. The next step in making the projects is where students take film equipment provided by PVTV teachers and film the shots necessary around the school during the class period.
Their scripts, then they basically go forth and start the production phase, which they actually take all the cameras out, they white balance the camera, they focus, and they get the best shots available. They write all their questions, and they ask the questions of their subjects and coach them really along the way.
PVTV purchases professional-grade cameras, audio equipment, and tripods to give students a real work experience that will benefit those who wish to pursue a career in the field. The third and final step in making the project, post-production. The students are encouraged to upload their footage after a day of shooting onto the computer provided for its groups. This allows groups to evaluate their shots and schedule reshoots if necessary.
Well, the software that we use to edit is called Adobe Premiere for editing. We do a little bit of Photoshop. So basically, we talk about the different formats of television and high definition, what a codec is and what a wrapper is, and because the students need to know what format they're shooting in. There's a whole bunch of different types of video formats now.
Students are taught in depth as they increasingly learn how to use Adobe Premiere Pro. They learn how to create a timeline in a sequence, structuring a video in a way that makes sense, downloading music from positionmusic.com, and applying them to the project. The final touches include adjusting audio levels, creating and adding graphics, and exporting the video while learning about the different formats it could be as a file. Students associated with PVTV are grateful for the hands-on learning experience. Each student has a couple of good stories to tell about their experience with PV.
Well, everybody watches TV, everybody watches movies, so I think it'd just be great if everybody had like a better understanding for how much time and how much work and effort goes into these films and the programs and everything. So I think people would actually learn a lot about, what goes on behind the scenes, and I think that would just be a greater knowledge for everybody to learn.
Well, each year with PVTV, you kind of learn more and more. Like your first year, you'll have Media 1. You'll learn the basics, you use just a normal camera, like a tripod and stuff, basic editing, and just do simple projects like a simple news story or a music video. And then the more you go on, you'll go to broadcast journalism 1 and 2 each year, and you make more developed projects and you use better equipment and stuff, and it just gets more and more advanced.
People should join PVTV classes because you have the freedom to be yourself. Not every class is like this. It's a whole different class. You work with technology that not other classes work with. And it's just so open, and that's why people should join.